Is that Ivory? Does she like her baths?
Oh, she loves it.
Oh, good. So those are screams of joy.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday night meeting. Let me go ahead and text everyone here. And I don't mean that. Tag everyone is what I mean. Oh, geez. What happened to that? Oh, my
YouTube.
goodness. Okay, when you guys look at this, I just went to go to our unit things, and this is in the girlfriend hour, and it's my scheduled post. It just posted 2 minutes ago, and this is how it's showing up on my phone, and it's supposed to be a Golden Girls meme.
Let me look.
Yeah, if you guys could look, that's horrible. Weird.
Yep.
That's what it looks like.
That's what I see too. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll just delete it.
It's like it's really zoomed in.
Isn't that crazy? I've never had that happen before. Yeah.
All right, there's two of them like that.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
The 1 hour ago was like that too.
Oh, yeah. Look, Heather.
Why are they doing that? They're my super funny Golden Girl memes. Delete. All right.
Must not be Facebook approved.
Ah, it's weird.
This one posted.
Yeah. And then the quiz posted, I thought. Okay, and then the one 4 hours ago with Blanche.
That one posted, yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like the last two are the only ones.
Yeah, and then the one 5 hours ago with Rose. Oh my goodness, that show was so fantastic.
Because you know what? I'm looking on the computer.
Oh, I just deleted them. I don't know if...
Okay, I was like, I don't see them on here. Okay.
Yeah, let me try to repost it. Let's see which one was it here. Let's try this one. See if that one works. I just posted just now. It's just Rose by herself. Oh, it just did it again. That's nuts. I have never had that happen.
Weird.
That's crazy. It looks like a top of a luggage on my end, Ashley said. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Brittany. Hello, girls. I was going to tag everyone here, but then I got distracted by seeing our weird posts. It's just weird. All right, let me do it here. Your unit meeting is starting. And then we'll go over to Geeson unit.
Okay.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
I still have lines across my forehead. These aren't wrinkles. They're from the massage table.
Hello, comma. If you go to YouTube, you can comment in the chat and we will see your comments. Fabi's commenting on the Facebook page. She says, I'm here in the meeting. But we need her to go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to do that when we were together, and then I forgot to do that.
I just got a guest for bingo.
Woohoo! All right. Somebody I know?
Maria.
All right. I haven't seen her in a long time.
I know. I texted her yesterday, and I was like, hey, we're doing Mary Kay Bingo on Sunday. I said, but you'll have to let me know if you're coming so I can save you a seat. And she's like, I will be there.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very good. Well, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a real good time. I'm starting to get everything prepared and planned out and ready for our awards. It's a big afternoon. But I really like it. I think it works well doing the bingo and the awards together. All right, here we go. We are kicking off our Tuesday night virtual meeting. Hello, all of our friends. We have our beautiful Nellie and Wendy are live with us, and they were both at our Paradise Gathering this last week in South Florida, and so they are going to share some takeaways from that, and then we're going to talk about goals. We are doing a deep dive into goals, so if you're at a place where you can grab a pen and paper, grab it. We're going to do some real quick reminders and some recognition, and then we're diving into our goals. So get ready. We're going to be diving just like those Olympic swimmers, diving into those goals. All right, here we go. Week 7 for our last week of our summer camp. I have Deb Stiefel. So congratulations, Deb. Did I miss anybody that finished? I don't know if
I have to send you my bubble sheet.
Okay, but other than that, you finished?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, congratulations, Wendy and Deb Stiefel. Awesome, awesome. Very good. Hold on, Alana's trying to log in now. Okay, no problem. Send. Okay. Congratulations, the two of you. You will earn $200 extra Mary Kay money on August 12th at our awards. This Thursday night is going to be our first party in August. I just saw a meme that said, yesterday it was July 1st. Today it's July 31st. In a few hours, or 30th, in a few hours, it will be Christmas. All right, good. Brittany's bringing a friend on Sunday as well. Very good. So our first party for August is going to be this Thursday, August 1st, and it is Renew with Retinol. Now, I don't have the whole August calendar done, and I usually do by now, but I'm waiting. I should get my unit support package here, hopefully tomorrow or the next day, and hopefully that means we can, I'll see the book, and then I can plan the parties that goes with the new fall book, because that's usually what we do. All right, then only one day left, ladies, like 24 hours, maybe like 30 hours left of our July special deals. So I know a lot of you have set goals to be more present in your customer groups on Facebook. This is a great one to go live and talk about July special deals, like 30 hours left, purchase $50, get any one of these at half price. Do this look. You could do this look real quick tomorrow morning. The smoky mauve, it's really pretty. It's in the lookbook. And talk to your customers about getting in on these special deals. Same thing with our Winning Street Club, like 30 hours left if you are going to place your order to finish. If your name, oh, let's see it. Okay, let's make you big. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on, let me try again. There we go.
It's even prettier in person.
It really is super cute.
It's very sparkly.
It is. And that will be yours. If your name is in black, make sure you place at least a $225 wholesale order before tomorrow night so you can finish this up. Those of you in purple, you have already finished. Vicky Friedrich, Arlene and Ashley Harper, Donna Henson, Cheryl Petrasco, Deb Stiefel, Judy Townsend, and Wendy Schaefer. So those of you who need to finish, Tish, Jeannie, Denise, Lori, and Jennifer, make sure you finish. All right. Brittany has asked for us to pray for her great-grandfather's sister. She has COVID. She's 103. We will certainly, yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, Brittany. Thank you so much for bringing that to our attention. We will certainly pray for her. Could you put her name in the comments so we could make sure just to mention her by name? But that absolutely. Thank you for saying that. All right, we have 1 day left. This is another reason to get in your customer groups. So many women and families have been touched by domestic violence. We should be knocking this out of the park. And this was one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Of course, after the Paradise Gathering ended, all these things started flooding into my head. Like, we never talked about this. We never talked about that. So I would love to hear your thoughts on if we should continue our beauty boxes or maybe do them at maybe every other month, maybe do 6 a year instead of 12 and like pick the ones that have been our highest in sales. Wendy and Nellie, do you guys have any thoughts on that?
I think every other month would do well.
Okay.
Or running them for 2 months.
Okay.
I think when we did that for the child advocacy, that went good. And I think it gave us consultants a little bit longer to continue talking about the cause and kind of drum up the
basically switch him every other month.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And have it run for 2 months at a time.
Yeah.
Instead of 1 month.
Okay. Ashley is liking that as well. Okay. All right. I think that's great. I'm totally open to that. I'm thinking, you guys let me know what your thoughts are. I was thinking to finish out this year until October, which we'd almost there. We would just have September, and then we'd have October. Let's see, how would we do that? Because let me go through the calendar. It might be better to do that starting in November, and I don't know. Let me think about it. But because I want to go back through and figure out our highest ones, and that's what I want to do. Obviously child advocacy, the pet rescues, those two are always our highest ones.
Right.
So I know those two. And then I think we usually do pretty well in October with donating the masks. And then probably November. So maybe do November, maybe do October, since it's breast cancer awareness. And then November switch to the Haitian orphans, do that through November, December. Then January, start with the dogs and do that January, February.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How does that sound to you guys?
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
And then March.
I do like, and I usually have pretty good luck with August because we donate to the classrooms.
Yes, me too.
So,
okay.
Maybe there might be times where I say you have 6 different beauty boxes to choose from. You can choose the domestic violence, or you can choose the donate to the classrooms box.
Ooh, maybe that might be a good idea to throw in a surprise beauty box or.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. That's a good idea. Okay, very good. All right, well, I will sit down with my calendar. Actually, I'll probably do that while we're driving to Illinois. While Sean's driving, I'll sit down and organize that and try to figure that out. But I am always welcome. I always welcome your suggestions and ideas for this. I don't want to get rid of it completely, but on the other hand, I don't want it to become so familiar that people just tune us out when we start talking about it.
Right.
So, all right, good. Well, speaking of that, one day left. So let's do this for our July beauty boxes. Only one day left to 30 hours again. Today's the 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st. So it'll be our last day for all July orders. And remember, Mary Kay has changed. It is now a 700 wholesale instead of 6 to finish your Power Your Sales monthly selling challenge. I love this purse. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I used it during our Paradise gathering and I fell in love with it. I love this purse.
Really cute.
And when you earn this purse in the month of July, you will also get 200 extra Mary Kay dollars to shop with at our awards. Now, Nellie, you're I think you're $350 away from it. You're not too far. It's Wendy, I can't remember. You may be pretty close to $350, or maybe it was $250.
Yeah, I pushed through a couple CDS orders today, so
okay,
I always got to go back and look at my numbers.
Okay, all right. And I know Deb Stiefel, you're only $50 wholesale away from finishing this. So watch your totals, ladies. You do not want to miss out on this. An adorable purse. Plus, you're going to kick off your whole year of being on target for perfect attendance for the whole 12 months and get the Mary Kay prize, which is a beautiful calendar with all of Mary Kay's sayings in it. And $200 extra Mary Kay money to go shopping with. Woo, woo, woo. So you can't beat that. Do make sure, those of you that are watching, make sure you're active. In my unit, particularly, we have about 4 or 5 ladies that are in A3. So that means this is your last month of being active unless you place a full 225. And some of you have ordered 130. Some of you are at 175. So watch that. You may want to add to it. So add that $50. And so that way you have another 2 months of that earned discount privilege. So kind of take an inventory there and see where you're at. All of us could always use more eye makeup remover, mascara, eyeliner, right? We can always do really quick orders with all that good stuff. So I know I have one more order to place. I have a whole list of things I need to get with that. And we do have an achiever, our very first achiever, Donna Henson. Congratulations, Donna. Yeah, Brittany, you're pretty close to that too. Watch your wholesale, Brittany, with that. I think you're really close to earning the pink bag as well. So congratulations, Donna. Okay. So this is what we did last year for the August beauty boxes. Now, I looked on section 2 and I could not find those little eye makeup remover pads. Does anybody know if they are still selling them?
No, I think they're gone.
Okay, I thought so too. So this was my thought process because I agree with you, Wendy. I did really good last August as well. And we're going to look at the August special deals from Monica here in a minute. But it's not a full palette like this. It's a cheek color with an eyeshadow is what she's doing for the 50% off.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think we're okay to keep our paints with their choice of 4 eye colors. So what I was thinking instead of doing the little round pads was a mini eye makeup remover. So they get a full size and a mini.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
This is still available on the pink. I don't know what to call it, but you know what I'm talking about in the pink, whatever. And it's on there for 16.
Okay. That would
So
be,
it would
I
be
could add
8
that
for
to
us. So I don't
Yeah.
know if we can incorporate. I love that palette. I think
I
we
do
were all wearing it on Pink Day.
I agree with you. We can certainly add that in there. Absolutely. I could add that to that. So, but you guys are good with doing the mini eye makeup remover?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't generally put a section 2 item in there, but I like to do that every once in a while because everyone just loves that mini eye makeup remover.
My sister hounds me for it all the time. Well, she travels for work, and it's just so easy to stick it in her, in her carry-on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. So I will adjust these images and we can add that 60th anniversary palette in there. And then we'll add the mini eye makeup remover. So you guys know when you are ordering, you might want to grab some eye makeup removers and some minis on section 2. I did put the price at $25 last year because I think these were $4. And the mini eye makeup remover is $4. So we'll keep it at that same price there. All right, our beautiful star consultant prize for this quarter is going to be Just a Girl Who Loves Christmas. It will be a long sleeve shirt. I know it shows it in short sleeve, but it will be a long sleeve shirt. Your star consultant starts at $1,800 wholesale, which if you are doing your $700 wholesale to earn the Mary Kay prize every month, you will be a star all four quarters. If you just focus on that $700 wholesale, all 4 quarters, you'll be a star consultant. You don't have to worry about it. It will happen automatically. So when you are a star, it's going to, this quarter is from June 16th to September 15th. So next Tuesday, but which will be next month, I will have your totals in there of what you have in so far. But I wanted to wait till we finished out July because I knew that would change that a lot. Can you believe we're in our last 4 weeks for our Summer Love contest? Last 4 weeks. So where are you at? How many faces? Do you need to blitz? I've been watching so many football documentaries. I watched 2 yesterday. Yesterday was my down day where I just did nothing. I just took a minute. And I watched 2 football documentaries. I have a huge bug in here. And oh my gosh, it's so exciting. And when they were talking about it's time to blitz, and I'm like, that's what we need to do. We need to blitz and get these 100 faces done. We need to get our Mary Kay foundation brush and start putting on everybody we see, start doing faces like you're going to get a facial, you're getting a facial, you're getting a facial. And do these 100 faces. So if you can get excited and if you can blitz, you could still do this. By far, you could do this. And people love to help you when you act crazy and you're in and you're like, I gotta do 100 faces. You gotta help me. I gotta do 100 faces. What an amazing month. And August is a long month. You can get a lot done in August. All right. Don't forget to turn in your weekly recap sheet so your customers get entries into our beautiful contest here. Remember, they get extra 50 entries, and so do you, with facials and an extra 100 when they host a party. And so do you. Watch those order totals. You want to make sure you get as many entries as possible. Those of you doing your 700 wholesale, you're going to get 15 entries into the beautiful Michael Kors purse drawing.
So it's not 659 then?
I know. Don't you love that? 659. Oh, that's too funny. I never did change it. All right, here we go with our Party in Pink, Stellar Stars, and Geese and Galaxy of Stars Awards night. That will be Monday, August 12th at the Sterling Star Center. I have Arlene, Tom, Vicky, Deb, Kelly, Ashley, Donna, Favi, Pam, Sue, and Tish for Geese and Unit. For our Stellar Stars, we have Amanda and Wendy. I do want to try to get some more of our Midwest consultants attending. Do you think Tiffany would like to come?
Probably. I will reach out to her.
I know it's hard for Kayla to come, but I was going to
ask her though.
Okay, I was going to reach out to a few of my ladies as well if they would like to come. All right, and for our South Florida, it is going to be this Sunday at my home. We are doing Mary Kay Bingo along with our awards, and we have Brittany, Stacy, Nellie. Hold on, Alana's having a problem. Brittany, Stacy, Nellie, Debbie, Tammy, and Alana all attending.
Mom's coming too.
All right, and Mama Chelly, woohoo! All right. Hello, comma. If you go to our unit page, you will see the YouTube link. You can click on that to watch, or I did email you the link to join us on screen. Okay. Alana's lost a little bit. All right, so for both of these ladies, but especially South Florida, listen up because it's this Sunday. Number one, you want to wear your pink outfit. You can wear any pink you want. If you don't like to wear pink, you can wear black and put a little pink pin on. I don't care. I'm not going to kick you out for not wearing pink, okay? Now, if I were you, I would tell your guests so they kind of understand and be like, hey, this is a very special Mary Kay Bingo because we're actually doing our year-end awards along with it, and our theme is pink. So if you would like to wear something pink, you can, but you don't have to. We'll have a special pink dessert. Debbie Wellman is going to be making that for us. It's going to have like white chocolate and strawberries and angel food cake. I know. It sounds like
sending one to Illinois.
What was that, Nellie?
Is it rhubarb that tastes like pineapple?
I actually asked for the rhubarb. I did. But she doesn't have enough rhubarb to make it. She called me right before the meeting. She's like, call me. I need to talk to you. I can't text this. So I was like, oh my. So I called her and she's like, I don't have enough rhubarb to make that. That's too funny. So yeah, I'll tell her to give me the recipe, Wendy, and we can have it when we're in Illinois too. But it's got white chocolate, and then I don't know, angel food cake and strawberries and yeah, I know it sounds amazing.
Amazing.
Yes, I put her in charge of it. I'm like, you're in charge. We need a pink dessert. Go for it. So yes, you may want to tell your guests ahead of time so they don't think like we're super crazy that we're all dressed in pink, so they kind of get it. Consultants, make sure you bring your Mary Kay money that you have got throughout the year because this will be your time to redeem that. And we'll have the whole prize table set up. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. Let's see. Anything else you need to know? Please let me know your guest count. I started a group chat for those of you that are attending. So put in your guest count in there. So number one, we have enough chairs. I don't want anyone to come and we don't have enough chairs. And number two, we have enough food. We are doing this on our own this time. Lori's unit will not be joining us. So it'll just be us because we're doing our awards. I told her I wanted to keep it just us this time. Okay. So, but I do need to know so we have enough room for everybody. All right. Looking ahead, save the date for October 10th and 12th for our holiday retreat. It's going to be in French Lick, Indiana. We can fly into Cleveland or you could fly into Chicago with me and drive whichever way you want to do that. Or if you're in that area, we'll figure out how to get there. But I think it'll be a really, really great retreat. This is the one that Linda Tupin's unit goes to, so I know it will be amazing. Also, ladies, if you are on different web or different Mary Kay Facebook pages and you start seeing flyers for different virtual holiday events, will you please let me know, pass them on to me. I looked last year what we did for last August, and we have the Ari Hathaway one, and then we had the one, I can't remember what they call it, but it's got like Stacy Crafts and like all these other people. So if you see those, let me know because I don't want to miss out on any of them. All right, here is your August special deals. This has been posted in both unit groups with our wonderful queen, Monica. There's the QR code that will take you to all the master links so you can print it off in PDF if you would like. Here are the two looks that she is offering for the look of the month. For the month of August, the Quick Glow Duo or the Bronze Bliss duo. I think that's really smart because I feel like most women are at their absolute capacity in the month of August. It is a transition month. May and August are transition months for families. And so generally it can be a little bit crazier and you need to work your business differently. That can mean working with women who don't necessarily have kids going back to school right now. So they're in a different stage of life and they're either younger, they don't have children, or older and their kids are, old enough that they can figure out going back to school by themselves, or they're in college or older than that. You can work with these moms, but you need to work with them early in the month of August. Work with them early. The last 2 weeks of August are really hard for moms that have kids going back to school. So be cognizant of that. And really, when I know a lot of you have goals to do 10 faces, 10 parties, really watch your customer base. And that is another good reason to have a very diverse customer base, because you want to have young girls, you want to have women who are grandmothers or even great grandmothers. So you have a diverse customer base to work with. So here they are. I love that Monica gives us the double day deals. It's so much fun. If you're working towards a big goal, like maybe in the next 24 hours, do the July double day deals. And so when they purchase $50, they can get 2 items at half price. It bumps your wholesale up like crazy, and you can win that pink purse, guys. You can win that pink purse by doing the double deals. Your customers are ecstatic because they're getting such a great special by getting like that facial peel at half price for January, or that toning, or July, or that toning lotion. So you can really work this. These special deals is a gift from God that Monica is so go give, and she shares these, and they are so beautifully put together and so professional that if you're not using this in your customer, you need to be talking about each one of these products. Take each one of them for a day for the month of August and talk about them. We've got that wrinkle filler on there, the Time Wise eye cream, acne gel, under eye corrector, brush collection, roll up bag, pink ballerina, Hello Clean, and then you have the 2 things. Is that our little Ivory?
Yes, can you hear her?
I do, yeah. She's so cute. Okay, so now it's time to dig into our goals. Here we go. All right, so Nellie and Wendy and Ashley and Alana and Fabi, we all went, and Debbie as well. And I don't know if Tammy did. I don't think Tammy got this. We dug in this weekend. Oh, here's mine. And started working on our goals. So this is what the paper looks like. We have 8 different goal areas in our life, ladies. And if you have a pen and paper, write this down. I can email this to you as well, but for the time being, let's write it down. So we have spiritual, family, career, physical, personal, social, educational, and financial. And I feel like the physical and the financial are always the easiest. Did you guys find that? Because we all want to lose weight, right?
Yep.
We all want to lose weight or get healthier, get our cholesterol lower, get our A1C lower. That I feel like the physical is such an easy one to do. And then the financial, right? Save more, pay down credit cards, pay off credit card, have a debt-free Christmas. Like those are really easy ones to figure out. Spiritual, for me, spiritual has always been an easy one because I grew up in a very spiritual household, very faith-based family. And so for me, it's always been like staying on top of my devotions, or starting for Sean and I to do a devotion at night before we go to bed. Start to attend church regularly. It's really easy to go for a while and then kind of fall off, or whatever your goal is in that area. But those are the ones that are easier to do, in my opinion. I feel like the ones that might be harder is a personal goal, an educational goal, social, and then I hope career. I hope career isn't difficult for you, but I feel like some people it might be scary, right? It might be a scary goal to do. So Nellie and Wendy, since you are here with us, well, wait a minute, before I do that. So ladies, what we want you to do in those 8 areas, and yes, I will email this to you, is we want you to write down your goal. So it says in the next 6 months by, I would put January 1st, my goal in the spiritual area is, okay, you fill that out. Short term would be this quarter. This is going to be a daily, is this going to be a daily, weekly, or monthly action? So for me and my spiritual goal, it's always a daily action. I have to have that daily, right? It could be listening to a podcast. I listen to a podcast every single morning. It's Lisa Harper's Back Porch Theology. It is fabulous. If you haven't listened to it, it's so good. And then what is one thing I need to change to make this happen? So it could be, if you're going to say, I'm going to do a devotion, maybe you need to get up 10 minutes early. Maybe you need to, instead of watching TV for 30 minutes and drinking your coffee, shut the TV off, drink your coffee, and do your devotion. And it goes through every single these 8 areas with those questions. So I asked our Paradise Gathering ladies who attended to do this paper. So first of all, before we go any further, was this easy? Was this hard? Did you struggle with it? Tell me your thoughts.
I struggled with some of it.
Okay.
Some of it was very easy, and it just kind of, yes, this is what I'm doing. And other things I had to like really think about. And I actually think that I still haven't filled out some of them. They're still like, I'm working on it, like thinking about what I really want to put down.
Same. Yep, same. Some of them were real easy goals that I already have or that I'm already working on. And some of them I still need to put some thought into.
Because I do like, and I'm so glad both of you said that, because you do want to think about it. You don't want to just slap something down. You know, you don't want to just have an answer to have an answer. So I'm really glad you guys are thinking about that. And if you're like me, when I have something like I'm mulling over in my mind, or milling, is it milling or mulling?
I think it's mulling.
Mulling. Okay.
Maybe.
Mulling over. If you're like me, those answers or those revelations will come to you like when you're in the shower or when you're driving.
Middle of the night. Yeah.
The middle of the night. Yeah. So that's great. Keep them going through your mind, because that's really the soul searching part of this. That January 1st, heading into 2025, you're going to be so glad you did. You know what I mean? You're going to have that feeling of, man, look what I did. Now, going forward, because we're going to do this again in January, going forward, what is going to be my next step? How am I going to take this to the next level? And who am I going to bring along with me? All right. So I know that you ladies both shared your goals for your career. And I appreciate that. Do you have another goal area that you would like to share? We're going to talk about your career goals here in a minute, but do you have another goal area that you would like to share with everybody? You don't have to, but if you have one, you can.
I have one.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to family, my daughter was in a long-time relationship with someone, and that relationship is no longer. She now has a new boyfriend, and I'm going to make a genuine effort to get to know him, because I haven't really, my daughter lives in Tallahassee. She's really far away. But in order to do that, I need to engage. So I actually called him the other day, because I thought I called my daughter first. She didn't answer, so I called him. And then my daughter called me back like within 5 minutes. And she's like, I saw you're calling Noah. I said, well, I was just calling to get the address because I wanted to send you guys the stuff I bought you from the Bahamas. And she's like, oh, okay. She goes, he was concerned. He's like, your mom's never called me before. And I didn't know something was wrong. So he told her, he's like, hey, your mom's calling me. So I said, no, it was nothing major. I was just reaching out because I don't normally talk to him. And you can't get to know someone if you don't talk to them. So
very much so. And it's so important with our adult children to still work really hard to be present in their life.
Right. So I figure at least once a week, I'm going to make it an effort to reach out and just check in with him. And, because the more I do it, the more I'll get to know him.
Yeah. And maybe you guys could do a virtual dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might be fun.
Yep.
And I know Wendy's like, yes, I know my adult children very well right now. But yeah, that was really good. Thank you for sharing that, Nellie. Thank you. All right, Wendy, do you have one you would like to share other than your career?
I have such a long list of goal areas. In the spiritual area, my goal is like you is to do more devotional time with Jeff. And so that kind of goes into spiritual and family together, because I think it's meaningful to do it together. Like I know he reads his devotional every morning. I
Yeah.
read, I'm not as good as he is at it. And I told him that. And I'm like, I need to get better and I need you to help me. So even though he's not home, we talk on the phone a lot. So maybe we can just do our devotional over the phone at bedtime, before we say good night, and read it and talk about it and kind of end our evening that way. So I'm also learning yoga.
Love
So
it.
there's a little meditation that comes along with that. I'm just really trying to do the things to better myself physically so I can be more present for my family and my grandkids and everything. So
Yes, very good. Very, very smart.
Awesome.
And maybe you and Jeff could FaceTime, because I feel like I know when Sean was living away, because we spent a lot of time we had a period of life where we were we're in 2 different states all the time. FaceTiming made such a bigger difference. It was so much more engaging.
Yep, we video call all the time.
Good. It was so much more engaging, because when you're just on the phone, you can be like doing the dishes, you can, be doing all this stuff. But when you're FaceTiming and then doing that devotion, you have
to be engaged. Yep.
Yes. It's a much better connection. Yeah.
And I am a habitual multitasker. So
Me too.
Yeah, if he can't see me, I'm definitely doing something else.
Yeah.
And only hearing every other word. So.
Yep. Nope. I'm exactly the same way. Same way. Awesome. Okay, so now let's move on to our career goals. So would either one of you like to share your career goals with our ladies that are watching?
Sure. I'll do mine.
Okay.
So my career goal is to get into a red jacket in the next 6 months.
Woo!
By getting active again in my social group, really engaging, trying to do at least, 2 parties a month, and kind of really just go out there and start building this business.
Very good. That's awesome, Nellie. So I'm going to write that down, because I got 10 faces a month. So you're wanting to do those 10 faces in 2 parties, which is totally doable.
At least 2 parties, maybe, a combination of parties and facials to get to that 10 faces in a month.
Okay.
But that's the goal, so that I can be on target to get into a red jacket in 6 months.
Awesome. Brittany says, me too. All right. That would be great for me. I would love that. So what I have been doing, and I've got 2 parties booked by doing this. And so they always say, when you're needing to book parties, and I am too, guys, I'm right here with you. I need to book parties, is you have to have a hostess credit that would motivate you to book the party. And so what I've been doing is saying, and I've been doing this with new people, is if you have you plus 2, so 3 people, you can pick out $50 in free products. If you have 5, including you can get $100. Now, it's up to you if you want to put stipulations on that, like 5 people with $100 in sales, because then you're breaking even on giving that $100. And, I don't want you losing money, obviously, but so you could do it that way. But, with the 3 people, $50, it's costing you $25. And, I look at hostess credit as like doing a fair. Like, would I spend $25 to get 3 new names? Yes.
Right.
I don't have to sit at the place all day long. I don't have to talk to 18,000 people to get those 3 names. I don't have to set up. I don't have to tear down. I have to haul everything in my car. It is worth $25 for me to get 3 new names, or 2 new names even.
And I also have a quarter auction coming up with the Elks in August. So that, I'm going to really try and promote the hostess rewards to try and see if I can get some facials booked or some parties booked and kind of go that route.
Yes. Hey, Stacey, we're glad you joined us.
Hey, Wendy.
How's your eyes? Are you still black and blue?
Yeah. Wait, this one.
Yeah. No, you're right.
It's there somewhere.
You're making us all dizzy.
I don't know how that happened. I noticed it after you guys left. Wendy, did you beat me up when we were sleeping together? No, Lisa,
I don't know. I saw that red in your eye Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Like I saw the red, and then I think it probably just got kind of black and blue after that.
That's what you get for cheating on me.
Yes.
Well, you could just do what I do. I blame everything on the Saharan dust.
There you go.
That's what I do. Like, it
It's
must
the
be the
dust
Saharan
ball.
dust. I blame everything on that. All right. So, Stacy, perfect timing. So, we are talking about our goals. And I explained to the ladies that are watching our 8 areas and how this whole sheet works. We're going to email that out to them so they can fill it out as well. But Nellie and Wendy shared a goal off of their sheet that wasn't necessarily a career goal. Would you like to share a goal that wasn't a career goal?
So let me think about it. Let's see.
That's fine.
Not
if
a
you need
career
second,
goal.
you can.
Yes, I want to actually be more happier with my alone time.
Ooh,
Not
very good.
feel so alone with my alone time.
That's
And I think I was
wonderful.
getting that on Sunday because I really missed as much fun and everything, and I love going away. I really was so happy to be coming home,
Mhm.
to my home, and not anybody or anything.
Sure.
Just to be.
I'm looking forward to that too.
But I'm really loving my place, and I feel just so comfortable, and it was a good feeling coming home on Sunday.
Awesome. Well, and I would venture to say, Stacy, and I could be wrong, but you tell me, you had such a good feeling coming home because you were so filled up.
Yes. Hold on, let me
Yes.
turn this.
So, in order to continue that, to have that peace of being alone and not feeling lonely, you need to, in my opinion, is to look for ways to fill you up. So when you are home alone, you don't have that feeling. Does that make sense?
Missing
Perfect
anything.
sense.
Yeah.
Right. It's kind of like, I don't want to be hungry anymore, so I'm going to figure out how to feed myself.
Right.
And so that's kind of where you're at. So let's, get different ways of doing that. Hi, Alana.
Sorry,
Oh, no,
I
you're
have
fine.
the group is in another Facebook profile, but I'll talk to you about that later.
What's your mom, Alana?
I told everyone about your mama. I hope that was okay.
Hi, everybody.
How's
How
your
is
mom
Alana?
doing?
Oh, that's fine. I just had to go run and pick up her medication, and it still wasn't ready, but she's fine. Her heart slowed down, and they had to tweak some medication for her again.
Oh, good.
But thanks for asking.
Sometimes that stuff is trial and error, so you just gotta
Mm-hmm.
try it, see what works, and then tweak it as you need to.
Yeah.
True. Very true. Thanks, guys.
Good. We're happy that she's home and that she's good.
Good. Yeah, she's happy to be home. I thought it was going to be an overnight thing, so it was.
Oh, she's home. Oh, I didn't realize
She's
she was
home.
home.
Yeah.
Good.
Mhm.
Good.
Good.
All right.
Good news.
That is good news. Good news.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So, Alana, we have been sharing with the ladies who are watching the goals. We went through our 8 areas of goals. And I know you guys have shared your business goals with me, and we're going to talk about that next. But before we do that, would you like to share one of those other areas of your goals with everybody? You don't have to, but if you'd like to, you certainly can.
Oh, like the personal goals? Oh, I think me what we talked about during the retreat.
Yes.
The goals. Okay.
Right, so
I think
it could
one
be
of mine was to
personal goal,
travel.
Okay. Yes.
Travel
Perfect.
abroad more. Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Specifically
And-
to Europe and Africa at this point.
And-
Not
and
probably in
why
the same
do you
year.
want to do that?
2000. By end of this year, early next year, and probably the following year.
Very good. Very good. And why do you have that yearning in your heart? What do you think that is?
I've always been fascinated with traveling, and I had a good start. Like right after grad school, I went to Egypt and some other places, and then it just, after a kid, it all went down here from there. So,
Priorities
we did more local things, Canada, some islands, things like that, but nothing really exotic. So I'm trying to get that fire back again.
So kind of get back to you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But
That's
it's hard to do because I have a lot more other things going on.
I do know. I do understand that. Yes, very much
Yeah.
so. Yes. But I love that is your goal. That's awesome.
Mhm.
All right. Well, Nellie shared with everyone her career goal as the 10 faces a month, being read in 6 months. Woo! I cannot wait to celebrate your red jacket with you. Brittany is also going for her red jacket in 6 months. So Nellie's going
Nice.
to do that by
You
seeing
can do
10
it.
faces a month. She can do it. 10 faces a month or 2 parties. And so I shared with everyone what I'm doing, because the first thing they teach you in Mary Kay, if you're going to book parties, you need to have a hostess credit that you would book with yourself. That is incentivizing enough that you would book with yourself to hold a party, right? And so what I am doing, and I've got 2 parties booked so far by doing this, is I'm telling them when they have you plus 2, so 3 people in total, they can pick out $50 in free travel. And when they have 5 ladies total, includes them, they can pick out $100. And so now you can put a prerequisite on that and say you need to have $100 in sales to get the $100. That way it covers you. You're not out anything if you want to do that. But I was sharing with everybody, as far as the $50 goes, that's going to cost us $25. And we would all pay $25 to sit at a booth all day long, you know, sometimes in the heat, and carry everything in and carry everything out and maybe get a couple of names. So I have no problem with paying $25 for them plus 2, you plus 2. With that. But if you want to put a little caveat on that, saying that they need to have at least $100 in sales, but if they have 5 ladies, you know, you're probably going to get $100 in sales. That's pretty easy to do. But so that's a hostess credit that it would excite me. But you got to figure out what would it take for you to book a Mary Kay party and then offer that to your hostesses. Does that make sense? Okay. Awesome. Wendy, would you like to share with us your career goal?
So currently I am teetering on the red jacket, so I need to maintain that. Okay. But then also I'm going to do that by holding 6 parties a month, whether virtual or in person. And I've already started reaching out. So my goal is to make 25 contacts a week. And I need to up my game and do personal contacts instead of, you know, mass texts or emails.
Okay.
So I think 25 a week is a pretty good number to start with.
I agree.
Whether I break it down to, like, you know, 5 a day for 5 days, or I do 10, and however it fits into my life. But.
And are you using there it is. Are you using the bubble sheet, Wendy?
I just started the bubble sheet. Yes.
Okay. And those of you that were at the Paradise Gathering, you have this in your binder. Mm-hmm. Everybody else, it was emailed a few weeks ago. I can email it again. But there is magic in this bubble sheet. And if you are wanting to, I'm trying to find mine. I put it over here. Oh, crap. Where did it go? That's what happens when I clean my office. Well, anyways, I have my bubble. Oh, it's right here. Here it is. It's even on a clipboard. Look at that. All right. There is magic in this bubble sheet. And, you know, it's very easy to say, I want to do 10 faces. I want to do, you know, 6 parties a month. But when it gets down, this is the nitty gritty right here. This is where the rubber meets the road, is when you are tracking your contacts. How many people am I actually communicating this desire to, right? How many people know I have a goal? How many people have I shared that they could win this much free product through hostess credit? And if we don't tell anybody, they don't know. So that's where the power of this bubble sheet goes to. And it has pages that explain it. It was put together by a national sales director. It is magic. It is genius. Make copies of it. But you know what? If you just get a piece of paper and draw some circles, draw some lines on it, you can still do it with that. You don't have to have this actual paper, but start tracking your contacts, because we all know what can happen, right? We all know we have these really great ideas. We're really motivated. We've been with each other. Our pink bubbles are filled up with pink power juice. And we get out there and somebody bursts our pink bubble. And they're like, I want to hold a party. Why would I want to do that? Nobody likes Mary Kay. It makes me break out. Why are you doing this? Why are you wasting your time with this, right? And that just pops our pink bubble. It takes all of the pink juice that we had going for the fun, and it takes it right out. But if we can go back and look at this and think, okay, I really only contacted 3 people about my goal, okay? And so it puts it back into perspective. It takes out the emotion and puts the logic back into it for us. Be like, okay, out of 3 people I contacted, 1 burst my pink bubble. Am I going to let that person speak that over my life and stop trying to attain my goal? Am I going to give them that much power? As women, it's so important who we give our power to. And who do we give our power to? Who do we give our power to? And it could be the people who love us so much, but they're taking away what we need to go forward. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
So don't let those people have power over your life. And work as hard for yourself as you would for somebody else. I know all of you on screen with me and that are watching, if your boss came into you and said, I need you to do 5 of these sheets this week, you'd be like, okay, I'll do it. All right, that's my job. I'll start contacting everybody. I'll start finding friends. I'll do it. So work as hard for yourself as you would somebody else. Because I can guarantee you, when you do these things, when you build these relationships and have these customers, you are building a business for a lifetime. I still have customers and consultants that were with me years and years and years and years ago. They're still with me. And that's when, I could be sitting at home sick for 2 weeks, but yet still have sales coming in because I did the work when I could. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, Miss Stacy, we did Nellie's goal. We did Wendy's goal. Stacy, do you want to share with us your career goal?
I wanted to get some team members.
All right. So I have you down as 1 new team member in the next 3 months. Does that sound right?
Yep, I've got to call that one person and make it happen.
All right, very good. And then we're going to focus on 10 faces and 10 sharing sessions because we're not stopping at 1, right?
Right. So what
right.
I did was I have the pondered pink form, and I made copies and I put it in my binder.
Perfect.
Is there another form that I need?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say that. So the customer fills out the pondered pink.
Yeah.
Right. You as the consultant, if you would like to have that sharing session notes,
Yes.
For you to read while you're doing the sharing session, you could do that as well. Do you have that?
Probably somewhere. If not, I'll reach out.
Okay. And I'll email that too, because that's what you read. And it has the questions in there that you can ask her. Now, you don't have to do it that way. You can just share from your heart. That's fine too. But if you want,
easy as a guide, yeah.
Yeah.
Send it to my work email because I'll print it out from there.
Got it. I'll just put it. I'll email it out to everybody so everybody has it. Okay. Very good. All right, Miss Alana, would you like to share your career goal with us?
Yes, it has changed since we last talked. I felt like it was a little ambitious when we were. It was like 10 a week was a little much, but I'm going to go with 10 a month.
Got it. Okay, so 10 faces a month.
Yeah. So that was like 3 parties, maybe 4 parties. If you go, depending on how many people show up.
Yes. Yeah, if you do that hostess credit with 100 for 5, you could rip that off in 2 parties.
Okay. And so I can go for more. Okay.
Yeah, very, very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. And you also put in about doing the paid social ads, correct?
Yeah, I haven't done any social media. I know Nellie said she wants to get better at it. I haven't even started, so I'm going to be looking to you guys for help with that.
Okay.
In regards to that, yeah.
And maybe next Tuesday, would you guys like if we kind of dove into that? And talked about our private customer group, because that's one way on social media. But then there is the paid social ads.
I was looking at that the email that I did in touch about that. So I would like to hear more about that as well.
And honestly, me too, guys. I haven't done it either. So maybe we can all kind of learn together. And like I said, the one thing I do really want to learn is Reels. I want to learn how to do Reels. And so maybe let's all kind of do a little homework on that. Can we all agree to that? Look on Mary Kay in Touch and maybe do some homework about paid social ads. Because like the private customer group, me and Wendy got that down, right? Like we can teach that. We know how to do that. But we all, I feel like, and you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, could use some training on the paid social ads and the reels, because reels, I feel like reels is where it's at.
Yeah, I watch reels all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they got to be engaging, and they got to get your attention. I had a new customer here today who is 18, the cutest little thing ever. Her name's Kaylee. I'm in love with this girl. She is awesome. She's a professional cheerleader. I shouldn't say professional. She's a competitive cheerleader in high school. She's finishing her last year. Just like a really on top of her life type of person. She's going to start volunteering Friday at the rescue.
Oh, great.
I'm like, oh, Kaylee, I got some things to plug you into, girl. But anyways, and she loves makeup. I told her, I'm like, oh, it's so much fun to do a makeover with somebody who wants to wear makeup, because so many times people are like, oh, I just want a CC cream. Oh, I don't even wear lipstick. But she's like, I love primer. I love translucent powder. I love, and I'm like, oh, we're doing this. So
Wow.
yeah, it was so much fun. I had such a blast with her, but she's not on Facebook.
She's not on Facebook?
No.
No.
Wow.
Instagram.
Oh,
All the everything else
And
but
Instagram.
Facebook.
And she's like, well, I could have my mom friend you, and then I'll just look on hers.
Right. Facebook is for old people. You guys know
I
that.
know.
It's for people.
It's a twofer.
So,
I need to add that to my goal because I'm on Instagram.
me too.
I very
Me
much
too.
dislike it.
I am too, and I
too.
don't do anything on Instagram.
I dislike it because I don't understand it.
I hate
But I should
it.
take advantage of my house guests and make me understand
I
it.
can teach you.
Yes.
They can-
Anybody under 25 for sure.
This is your rent.
Or 30.
Please, maybe Mercedes could join us next Tuesday night and teach us about Instagram, because I go on it and I can't figure out how to do anything.
Mhm.
I
I
can't
get
figure out how.
notifications and I
can
tap
also-
on them and it doesn't take me to what the notification said it was going to take me to.
Yes.
But that's because it's, 25 hours later and they go away after
Right.
24 hours.
It's fast
Oh.
moving.
That's only a story that goes away. It's like I've been sending, you get funny things, and I figured out there's like a little arrow where you touch it, and I send it to like Dylan like every night. I'm
Yeah.
sending him something funny.
Like
It's
I'm good
I
at
know,
sending
wow.
things. That's I
I'm
can do
not even
that.
good at that.
I'm not great at posting. That's the problem. But I'm good at sending things I like.
Oh yeah, I post usually when I post a lot of things I post on Facebook, not a lot, but I'll also post it on
Hashtag.
Instagram. But I think if you post it on Instagram first, you can hit it to share it to your Facebook page.
Right.
Well, I think I have it set up where everything on my Facebook goes to my Instagram.
I don't think so.
Mm.
You don't think I do? Okay. I thought I did, but maybe I don't.
I
Right.
think I think it's reversed.
We
I think I do see the reverse for sure.
Old lady.
Okay, I think we should all get together and like chip in 10, 15, $20 for like Menards, Home Depot gift card for Mercedes if she comes on next Tuesday night.
Instagram.
Yes, and like just totally teaches us, and we can all grab our phones and she can like talk us through. Guys, get on there. Wendy's gonna have to ask her if it's okay, but get on Instagram and start writing down your questions. Okay, let's all get on there and like play with it and be like, why does this happen? How come I can't find this? When I search, this doesn't pull up. And then if Mercedes, and I know she's a very busy mama, she's working, remodeling a house, has a baby.
She might like the distraction, and
Okay.
she's really good at Instagram. So
Okay,
I don't know if you follow Tyler's real estate business. The
I
Stacy
do when it just
Solutions.
shows up in front of my face because I don't know how to find
She
it.
does. She does all.
Like,
of
how did
that.
he get there?
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, we need this woman. Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Well, tell her we'll all throw in money in a pot and get her a gift card to help remodel her house. Okay.
Got it.
All right. Awesome. Oh, I love that so much. All right, everybody. Well, we are at the end here. Thank you, everyone, for being on screen with us. And oh, go ahead, Wendy.
Sorry. Can you? Do you have? Can you send me some blank of these?
Yes,
Power.
absolutely can.
I really like that one.
Okay.
Oh, and Heather, can you send me what I missed on Saturday night?
Yes. That
Um,
came from my mom, so I have to figure
That
out
was
how to
really
send
good,
that to you.
Oh, this stuff.
Yes, all of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, all of
The
that.
personality training.
Yes.
That was.
I
great.
need that.
Okay. I will get
It's
that. I
awesome.
will figure that out.
Thank you.
And also, there's 2 books. I'll post the pictures of the books. The one book that my mom had there that you guys all know from Pat Pearson is, you ordered it. All right. Could you find it on Amazon?
I found it on Amazon but they had one copy, so I ordered it. I'm gifting it to someone for their birthday.
Because it's out of print. So if you can find it, get it. But it's Pat Pearson, You Deserve the Best. That's the name of the book. She does have the podcast. Okay. The other book is called The Color Code. And it's all about personalities, The Color Code, and it's by Dr. Taylor Hartman. And I'll post pictures of both of the books. The Color Code you can still buy. There's lots of different books on DISC. The Color Code is the same thing. He just uses colors instead of letters. So E is a red, the S is white, the yellow is I, and blue is the C personality. So, but it's the Color Code is really, 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 really good. Actually, when I was going through my paralegal classes, my teacher recommended it for us, and yep.
I'm going to recommend it to my students now. Then, okay.
Yeah, it's a really good book, and it teaches you. The back of it gives you ideas of how to best communicate with a red personality, how to best communicate with a white personality, and it will give you the like questions to ask, what not to say to that type of person, what will put them on edge, what will make them defensive if you come out with these questions. So, I mean, it's great with dealing with your children, your husbands, work people, everything, because we don't mean to put people on defense, but, so often, I feel like, especially Wendy and I, with our personalities, we can really easily put people on the fence when we don't mean to. Just because we're very direct and we care about you. So we don't want to waste your time. And we're going to ask you a direct answer. I have to tell you guys something so funny. So my friend Jamie Revelle, a lot of you know her. Her and I are very much the same personality. And we always laugh about like how people don't understand like how fabulous we are. So I was talking about how I like to have calendars. Hold on, let me find it here. And she gave me here it is. She gave me such a good piece of life advice. I wrote it down in my phone, in my notes, because, for example, this time when my parents were coming in, I text my family in the group chat and I say, okay, I'm picking my parents up at this time. I'm dropping them off at the hotel at this time. The next day, we're all meeting at my house at this time. Heath, you need to bring this. Chris, you need to bring this. We're going to eat this. When we get done, then we can go in the pool. Like, I give a whole timeline of everything that's going to happen. And I do this anytime I travel. I email my family the whole timeline. So they don't always appreciate that. So, like, I have all the meals planned out. I do it. But she said this to me, and it was like mind blowing. She said, you embrace structure so you can mentally relax and enjoy your time with people.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Wasn't that like,
but
so
they think you're bossy and controlling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I know.
For me, it makes me relax, so then I can enjoy it. I don't have to.
Because everything is in order.
I don't have to worry about dinner. I don't have to worry about the
same
potato
way, and I absolutely cannot stand it when I get a phone. Well, we're gonna go have lunch tomorrow for Jackson's birthday at such and such place and such time. Really? You're just telling me this now? I already have tomorrow planned. Like, I don't not plan my.
You and I have already lived tomorrow.
My sister is notorious for that.
Yes.
And she always, anytime she'll send a message like, oh, by the way, if you guys don't already have plans, we're barbecuing tomorrow. And I'm like, seriously? She goes, you guys know me, last minute. It's like, you're killing me.
You know when Jackson's birthday is? It's the same day every single year. Why are we waiting until the day before to plan something?
Yes. And I think that's why all of us are in this group, because you know, you can be successful in this company, any personality, and you can be successful being a last minute person. But I feel like all of us are drawn together because we do thrive off of that. We like to have a plan, you know. Binders give me so much security. I love to have a binder. I love to have things nicely printed. I can read them. I can go back to them. That gives me, like the security. And especially when it's something I feel like I'm teaching or recommending, that I have that. So yes. So I don't know if that helps any of you. You can take that amazing, mind-blowing sentence from Jamie Revell and share that with the people who don't understand you, is that I embrace structure so I can mentally relax and enjoy time with people.
Okay.
That's great.
Is this book the
Really,
people code?
that's good.
It's the color code.
Yeah, I'm online looking for it now.
The color code is an eating book.
Hold on, let me grab it
We
here.
did enough of that this weekend.
Yes, we did. Hold on, let me see if I can find it here.
Nellie, are we on for Saturday morning?
You said 10, right?
Yeah, but be here at be at my place at like 9:30.
Because you're doing yoga, right?
Yeah. Do you have a mat? I have a.
I told you I will take care of it.
Okay,
We will
thank
have mats.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
Color code by
So here,
Taylor.
sorry. Here is the color code by Taylor Hartman.
Yeah, I see it.
I
Okay.
have Taylor Hartman, but it's called, I've got one that's the character code or the people code.
Do you have the ISBN number?
Oh, I never even know that was there. Okay. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say it because I'll get it wrong.
I'm seeing it online. What are your codes? And I see like different PDFs. Is it supposed to be free?
I don't know. I mean, and maybe they've renamed it the People Code. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's so good, you guys. I have gone back to this book thousands of times in my life. It is so good right here. And basically, Alana, this is what my mom taught. I'll get you the handouts too, but this is what she taught on. And then the other one is this one right here. You deserve the best. And her name right here is Pat Pearson, PEARSON, Pat Pearson.
I found that one.
Okay. And she's the one that has the self-sabotage podcast.
Bye-bye. I'm sorry. Just
So
kidding.
the podcast is self-sabotage.
Correct. The podcast is called How to Stop Self-Sabotage. Yes. But these two books were just amazing life skills. Right here. And they're very quick, easy reading because I'm not a good reader, so I struggle with that. But I can read both of these.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, ladies. Well, thank you guys so much for being on screen. I would love to have you on screen next week when we hopefully have Mercedes helping us with our Instagram classes, and let's all do our homework and dig into social media so we can kind of bounce ideas off of each other with that. I love having you guys on screen with me. Thank you so much. Let's get booking. Let's meet next Tuesday and have some faces under our belts. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
And don't forget, Wendy and not Wendy. Sorry, Wendy. Not Wendy. Sorry. Nellie, Alana, and Stacy, bring faces Sunday.
Okay.
Bring faces Sunday. Okay. All right.
You had slides I interrupted.
Oh, you're right. I did. Okay. For our queen of sales for the week is our beautiful Wendy Schaefer. Woo! With $186 in sales. Congratulations. All right, everybody.
That was it?
That was it.
Over you, Wendy.
Good job.
All right.
All right, everybody, have a wonderful week. Let's work towards those goals and empower each other to do so. I absolutely love. I hope you guys all took a chance to read. For those of you that were at the Paradise Gathering, read your cards. That's what we forgot to do.
Yeah.
What I would love for you each to share your favorite takeaway from our Paradise Gathering. What was your favorite takeaway or your favorite part or all of the above?
Training 1, Christmas store 2. No, training 1, being around everybody 2, Christmas store 3.
That was
Yeah.
the Christmas store is awesome. Yes. All right, good.
It was nice being around everyone. So I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. The jungle, not the jungle queen, the Carrie B.
Carrie B.
You think
That
of the
was
jungle?
Mixing up my boats. Carrie B. Was a
You
lot of fun.
didn't miss the boat though.
Not this time.
Our pajama party training was probably my favorite.
I think that was life changing for you, Nellie.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely my favorite part. And of course, spending time with all of you ladies, getting to see the, Wendy and Favi and Ashley,
Yeah, nice that you came down. Thanks for coming down.
Well, I spent time with them last year when we went to seminar. But this was on a different level. We got to really get to know each other better, because at seminar, it's just everything is so scheduled and you're so rigid. It's like you're back to back to back to back to back. Like you've got a schedule to keep and you got to be here and you got to be there and you got to go here and you got to go there. And you don't really have a lot of downtime that you can actually sit and have a conversation over a meal or sit and like we did at our pajama training. You don't get to do that during seminar. It's just very, very timeline and everything's got a schedule and you got to keep a schedule and it's just go, 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 go. So this was very, very different from that. It was definitely, I think there was a lot more to take away from it because of the way it was structured. So Heather, you did an amazing job. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
you did.
Yeah. Good job,
Thank you.
Heather.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I
Thank you for the
truly,
long
truly-
windows of time in between our events, because of that we were able to become friends, even
Become friends. Enjoy each
more
other's
than what we
company.
were.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I enjoyed I was really happy that I spent the nights at the hotel, because I didn't last year go to seminars. So I actually got to meet my sister from another Mista in person. And I think the first night we slept together, and that we literally slept, or at least me for a little bit. I just grabbed onto her and I just hugged her. I was like, I spooned her.
That's awesome.
I mean, I did wake up Sunday morning with a black eye, so I don't know what she did for me. But
Yeah.
it was
Maybe
very
this is why
nice
my
to-
husband's on the road all week. I don't know.
That's amazing. They're just it's just such a great group.
It really was. And when we were in the hot tub and in the pool and just, is your mom on? Oh, it doesn't
No,
matter.
she is doing a different event tonight.
Okay, and we all got a drink from the bar and we sat down. It was just so relaxing.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, just the little things just made me laugh when they were roaming the hall at 2 a.m. and they couldn't find the room, and I could hear them out there.
That was
I mean,
funny.
it was just little things, and then the training with your mom, it got emotional. I mean, I think we all had an emotional night,
Yeah.
which I think just brings everybody closer. Because I mean, we can sit there weekly, and have our meetings, but until you're with somebody, and I was so thankful to be able, even though I had to work, to spend the evenings and then
Yeah.
all day Saturday, you just get a more warm feeling being around.
Mhm.
I got a really warm feeling.
Yeah. I thank you all so much for that. And that was my dream, is to have time, because I've been to seminar probably 25 times in my life. I know for sure I've missed 2, but I felt the same way. It's like, it's so much and it's great. And I'm not saying I'll probably go back next year. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but I just really felt in my soul we needed to take this time, our energy, our resources, and just be together in a relaxed environment instead of going 90 miles an hour. Because I feel when I'm at seminar, even if I have an hour of downtime, which doesn't happen very often, I'm like, I need to save this energy. I need to rest. I need to rest my legs. I need to put my feet up. I need to conserve this to be able to keep going. Instead of taking that hour to sit and chat and relax and go to the pool. You know what I mean? You're like, no, I need to save this hour. So I'm so thankful to hear that from you guys, that you had that relaxed, that time to relax, enjoy, and dream, and get to know each other and just really be in each other's space. So thank you. It was my favorite too.
Heather, you'll be happy to know that even when we were in the pool in the hot tub or having a cocktail, we were still talking about our Mary Kay business.
Oh, of course. You can't not, right?
I mean, and we were bouncing ideas off each other and talking about different things. So yeah, it was great.
It was really great.
I just think we get to know each other on a different level, and that just makes so much of a difference, especially when you're working together as a unit. It brings you all together, to hear, you bond, and you're able to hear what other people's goals are, and you get to cheer them on and help them achieve that goal and bounce ideas off each other to get there. So I think that's the best part and the best takeaway from the weekend.
Yep.
Because even though we're all doing the same thing, we're not competing with each other. We're working together
Right.
for the greater good.
We're feeding off of each other.
And with prayer and devotion and training and all of these things, we can all achieve our goals. And not do it in a way that we're like competing. And that's awesome too.
For sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. Well, Ashley and Fabi, if you guys would like to comment wherever you're commenting, I think Fabi might be in the unit page commenting. Ashley, you can comment your takeaways, as well as Debbie and Tammy too, that were a part of this. So thank you guys for supporting my dream. And especially those of you that flew down and really put your money where your mouth is and supported this. I really appreciate you guys doing that. And we will definitely do it again. Like I said, we'll figure out the best timing of the year, depending on what Mary Kay has going on and where we're going to do it. All these fun things, but it will definitely happen again. So, and one last thing before we go. And I think I told you guys, some of you guys, maybe all of you guys were there. I can't remember, but I want to make a cute little graphic for this, but I think all of us need to have this be our theme.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And
what is it?
It says grit.
Yes.
Grit.
Get ready. It's time. Yes, get ready. It's time. It is time to reach those goals. It is time to have all of your dreams come true. That's right. It's time to reach our goals. So grit. You guys all write that down. GRIT. Grit. Get ready. It's time. It's time, Chris.
Man's here.
Awesome. Oh, Ashley said her favorite was girlfriend time and the Carrie B cruise and the delicious seafood. I love it, Ashley. All right, ladies and Chris, have a wonderful evening. South Florida, I'll see you Sunday here for our awards and bingo. And then Midwest, everybody will be back together next Tuesday on screen. And we will be learning much more about social media. Have a great night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Oh, here comes Peppies.
Peppies.
Hi, Pep. All right.
I'm going to log off. My husband is impatiently at the door. He's like, are you almost done? Why are you not done yet?
We did go over. We went over 18 minutes. So.
Good night, ladies.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Alana left. I was going to tell her to tell Gloria we said hi. All right. Bye, girls.
Bye.